Well, the Mariners have been signing a lot of forwards so far in the offseason, but we mixed in a defenseman. He's a returner for his second professional season. Alex Sheehy is back, and he joins us now. Good to see you, Alex. How's your summer been?
It's been good. It's been busy. Excited to get going again in the fall.
Well, you have gotten used to playing in Maine now, going all the way back to your college years and spending your first pro year here. So obviously, the state means a lot to you. You just told me that you've made a home up here now. So um, I'm guessing it was a pretty easy decision to come back. But what have you liked most about being in Maine now, dating all the way back to 2019?
Yeah, I definitely fell in love with the state, the city of Portland, um, dating all the way back to my freshman year of college. And then last year, getting the experience of professional hockey in Portland and in Maine, just the passion of the fans and the graciousness of the Mariners staff and everybody in the organization. Yeah, so it was a really easy decision staying in somewhere I know, um, somewhere I love. So yeah,
Now, going into last season, your rookie year, how did things play out as opposed to maybe what you were expecting going in? Was it kind of what you expected, or were there any challenges that were unforeseen? How did it go for you?
yeah, I think at the beginning it was definitely what I was definitely a little bit of a curveball, not exactly what I was expecting. Just with the amount of games and the competition, I think it was obviously a jump from the college realm. Um, and then just like throughout the year, I thought I got into a bit of a groove, started playing well, and then definitely faced some injuries. Um, so I'm excited to come back into another season where I have that experience to lean on and hopefully can be a bigger impact next year.
Yeah, what were some of the things you noticed as the season went on, adjustments you made in your own game to be a more effective player in the ECHL?
Yeah, it's just definitely relying on your D partner more, um, making that first making that first option available, either for your partner or um, just kind of getting right up the ice. I think a lot of it goes hand in hand with the coaches and the preparation. Um, Coach Wallen does a great job at giving us the keys to be successful. I think just taking that and running with it, and the game plan, and everything. Yeah.
As a defenseman, your job is obviously to prevent the other team from scoring. But, going through your career, you've had some big years where you've been, offensive as a defenseman. You had 6 assists last year, still looking for that first professional goal. Do you see yourself taking a step on the offensive side here in your second year?
Yeah, I think it's definitely something I've been working on this summer, just trying to elevate my offensive side of the game. I think last year was a good learning experience. Just kind of getting acclimated with playing good defense, and I think towards the end of the or towards like the middle of the year before I faced some injuries, I think I was taking like a good step offensively. And like you said in the past, I've definitely seen myself as a more of an offensive guy. So I think next year will be a good year for me to take a step offensively.
We saw that there were times where you weren't shy to drop the gloves. And obviously, fighting is a part of the game here in the pros and something you couldn't do in college. So, how much do you take pride in that part of your game as far as standing up for your teammates and being willing to drop the gloves?
Yeah, I think that's just it. Just standing up for your teammates. I think a lot of times emotions can get the best of you. So there's that side of it. But like if another player is doing something you don't like to one of your teammates, I think it's just the pride in the jersey and friendships you make, and it's just can't let that fly. So I think having that side of the game kind of maybe can elevate my own play and the play of my teammates. So I think it's something that is good in hockey and something that I'm glad I was able to do last year.
Going into this season, quite some turnover on the roster, and particularly with the leadership, a lot of guys that have gone different ways. So, how can you contribute to the culture in the locker room, and being a leader going into your second year, knowing that there's going to be a lot of fresh faces on the roster?
Yeah, like you said, a lot of turnover, even coaching staff, a lot of new faces. So I think just that, just like what you said, building that culture from day one. Um, I think the guys who have been here before us and last year, I think they left us in a great spot. And we're grateful for that. But I think from day one, getting everybody together, getting that group, that team feel going right from day one.
All right, Alex. Well, we appreciate the time. Pretty soon it'll be training camp, and we're looking forward to seeing you there in person and happy to have you back for another season. So enjoy the rest of your summer and talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Keels.